Welcome back YouTube, and this is Sandy, and today we're going to be doing a video about my new truck versus my old truck, and I'm going to be doing a walk around of both trucks and inside the cab, and then I will be doing a video about which truck should I choose. And that truck was available for me to choose too, but I didn't. It's a little bit cleaner. It's a 06, but I end up choosing this one, which is a 04 Peterbilt 379 with a cat engine, and it's a 475 horsepower. So some big boy engines in it. And then over here, this is my old truck that I just moved out of, and this truck now, it's a Peterbilt 567, which is spec for the oil field, and it has a Cummins efficiency series, Cummins X15 efficiency series. So basically, some big engine underpowered, But anyway, this is the truck that I used to drive. I no longer be driving this truck, and as I said, it's spec for the oil field. So let me give you a walk around inspection of this. That's a walk around of this truck. So as you guys can see, I already have the hood open. So with these trucks, it's similar to the 579s, but the 579s are mostly for road trucks, but these trucks are basically for the oil field. They spec them for the oil field, so they just call them the 567s, which most of the parts on here are much durable than the 579s, like the bumpers and all that. These are stainless steel, heavy metal. You can see all of the shocks and all of these Lease springs, they are beefed up for the oil field. So this is the engine compartment, as you know, steering box and everything. This is the cool side of the engine. Alright, run on this side, as you can see. So on this side, as you can see, this is the hot side of the engine. We have the alternator, you have the coolant. This needs some coolant in it, but we're going to top it up. And right here you have a single turbo, and this is it. So these are some 24s. I think we put 24s on these for the oil field. As I said, everything on these trucks are built more firm or sturdier than those on the 579s, the road trucks, because these get a lot of jerking, bouncing. It's a single stock, and they have two, I think these are 110 and 190 gallon tanks. And as I said, for the oil field, you need two things, which you need here for blowing off chemicals. You also need pumps to blow off like your water-based or oil-based chemicals, and we use the air for FRs. So as you see, this truck has a PTO on it, which PTO would be that red motor right up there attached to the transmission. That's a PTO. It's connected to a drive shaft, and the drive shaft came on connecting to the pump, and this is called a chemical pump, and I think this one is a 90 gallons per minute. So yeah, 90, I think it's a 90 gallons per minute pump, and it's a 2-inch pump. And this, so you have here, in and out. So that's how it flows on this truck. And then, as I said, if you can see, we have a hose rack right here. I take the hoses off and everything because I'm finished with it. And the tires, these should be some 20, these are 22.5. And I'll see what I was saying about with the oil field trucks, the Lease springs, they are much beefier than those on the road, because it was built to take the weight. And normally when you're doing like tankers, the fifth wheel, we normally get the race fifth wheel, so they can have the tankers, so we can empty the tankers out. But this is it. And we have another 110 gallons tank right here. But this is what I don't like, that diff system on these new trucks. Man, I got so much different codes on this truck, and this truck is pretty much a new truck. So let's go in. This is a 2020 Peterbilt 379. So I'm not finished cleaning it up as yet because another driver going to be getting this one. And the inside tour now. So basically they give you these cloth seat, you know. That's typically what they came with. And we have the system where you can check somebody's speed, and you have cameras for this dash cam, but these don't work. And so this truck, it's pretty much, we had this truck for like almost 2 years, and this is all the miles I put on it, 78,000. And I've been driving this truck every day, but it's just locally, you know. So come simple gauge package with everything that you will need: steering wheel control, volume, mute, and then you have a cruise control right here. And this truck, the parking brake for the trailer to test the brake. I'm doing torque test on the trailer. This is it. And then you have your engine brake here. So these are the different 3 stages. And then you know, your 4-way flasher, engine fan. These are just spares. And then the radio simple, you know, parking brake. And then over here now you have like the interlock to lock the axles, and then you also have the sliding fifth wheel with ear dump. And this is your PTO. So when you're running your pump, you use the PTO to get to start the pump, and just simple manual control on this. As I said, it's 2 seats and all their ear ride seats, and it's a 13-speed Eaton transmission. And I'm gonna do a video about him changing him, where you shift these 13 speeds, as in it's normal, but also about you need this. Is very important in the oil field to get updates on traffic. And we have a small sleeper, which I could just barely stand up in it. No, I can't stand up in it, but this is a sleeper. Let me turn some light on. Well, that's not much. So as I said, comfortable bed, and it's a very small. So you have this thing that comes out like a desk. You can use it as a desk. Underneath here, some storage, which I didn't store much in here. I just have my decorative stuff and all of that. So I just sleep up maybe once or twice. And then when I go out of town, I might spend 2 days out of town. And most of the time we get hotels, so this is just a sleeper for emergency. But I did use it. So this is a control for the AC, and then your alarm clock here, and then you have some plugins. But yeah, overall they're just pretty simple, well-built truck. As I said, what I love about this truck, I can be going 40 miles, 25, 40 miles down the Lease road, man, and these truck will hold up. They won't falter on you, you know. You have no parts breaking off, and you can drive them as hard as you want down those Lease road. While you have the owner operators who driving like these 379s, yeah, they have to go 5 miles on those Lease roads. So that's one of the benefits of this truck, you know. And as I said, these newer trucks, the gears in them is a little bit tighter than those older trucks, which make it easier to, the clutches feel better too. So the gears are much tighter, so it make the truck seems easier to drive, easier to float, easier to double clutch. So if you drive one of these new trucks and then go drive one of those old trucks, you're gonna see the difference. You're basically learning to drive over. But I like that truck, and the reason why I choose that truck too, I'm thinking about becoming an owner operator, and I don't have the money to buy one of these new trucks, so I might end up with an old truck. So I want to get to learn the old trucks as much as possible. But these trucks are about, I think they have 425 horsepower and about 1500 in torque. And these trucks are capped at 75 miles per hour, so that's another downfall. Out here in Texas, you can run about 80, 85 some places, and you know, these trucks don't really get up and go like that. It take a long time to get up and go because they are underpowered. So I'm saying goodbye to this one. All right, catch you in another one, YouTube.